mighty hard living.
Feeling to run these roads. Okay, come on now.
Yeah, boys.
We're cooking. This was this is the 5th retake we do of this. We did it now. The camera is angled. The shit is level. We finally managed.
My voice is warmed up, bro. We're running these roads from Berlin to Dresden, bro. We're back.
It's the place to be. We were there yesterday. If you missed the show, well, what the are you doing with your life? Where were you? Where were you on the 21st of June, 21st of June, 2024?
Dude, Dresden was popping, dude. Yeah. Out there in that city where nothing happens, there was one balcony for a hostel that was just spitting fire, dude. Hot lava was happening in that room, brother.
We did the first half inside, and then we lost 50% because it was so hot. And then
I was sweating on stage. I was just like, I don't know if you saw me, but like in between jokes, instead of sipping water, I would go like this, like just loosen it up and wipe the. It's like you're sweating bad when you can feel the individual drops. Like when it's not like a general, it's just like
not a heat thing.
Yeah, it's oh, dude, it was wild.
It was a wild place.
We hit him with the Sad Boys for Life, which was me and Ludwig,
and a friend opening.
We featured young Tommy in the house, bro. Fucking shout out Tommy Strizzle, bro. He came with us. What a mensch, bro. Big dog. Our Flixbus got delayed by 1 billion hours. Hashtag Flixbus comedians.
It was like that was nice. It was honestly wasn't the first time when I was in the bus. We were sitting like in separate aisles. It was just sitting there chilling. I was like, I think that's it. I think this is the first because we're cutting it so close every time, and I was like, this might be the time where we spend the show on the road, and we're not there, and it got close. I was in the elevator with the people going to the show at 8:30. Literally entering. I didn't even go to the hotel room. Just sprinting in.
That's the thing. We like. So Flixbus was supposed to arrive 6:40. Ends up arriving at 8:25. We just grabbed the first 2 bikes that we see.
Yeah.
We biked to the hotel. Tom hadn't set up the room because he's never been there before, right?
Yeah.
So I run like 5 red lights, so I leave Louis in the dust a little bit.
Yeah, I was surprised. Honestly, I was 100 meters behind you when you were on the major crossing, and then you were suddenly over the crossing, and I was like, how the did you get
crimes on crimes on crimes? Dude.
Because there was a cop car right there, so I was like, yeah, I'm not risking it,
brother. What's the show must go on, man.
Yeah,
dude. Worst case, what I would have done, just escape the police on a bicycle, dude. Go up the A&O hostel. The police are like, we're not going.
Yeah, they're like, all right, you won. We're not gonna get an infection.
Go up. We go up. We set up the room in a rush. I'm already sweaty from the bike, plus setting up the room in like 30 seconds, dude, just carrying chairs and everything. And then we got the cooking.
Yeah,
you got the cooking.
It was funny because Tommy, I mean, he's like 6 months into comedy. 9 months into comedy. It would have been funny if we're like, hey man, I know this is your first time traveling for comedy, but you're gonna do an hour. Yeah. This show is happening with us, but you're gonna be hosting.
You gotta stall, dude.
Yeah, you gotta stall. I think this is one of the most important skills of hosting. Is just stalling.
Oh, dude.
Because this happens so much. People are late for shows. People that don't show up.
You hit them with the where do you work and like, oh, what does that mean? What does a civil engineer actually do like on a day to day?
A civil engineer, you engineering the civil. That's.
I know. I know exactly what you're referring. No. When you want to stall, a great tactic is you let them talk a little bit. You let them.
It's like a good conversation.
Yeah. Let them. Let it
linger a little bit.
You become a listener when you want to stall. All of a sudden, everyone's interesting as.
Yeah. Oh, really? It's like a bad date.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, really? Really? You like colors? That's crazy.
Oh, dude, you're an Indian software developer? Damn, there's not a lot of those in Berlin. Actually, tell me about how your family pressured you into doing that. Like, I've never heard that story.
That sounds like a very, very... You know what? They should make a movie about it because I don't think there's any.
They should call it Slumdog.
That's what I was thinking of too.
Software. No, I don't know.
Slam these keyboards. Though.
Slam these keyboards, millionaire.
Oh my god, I need a. Honestly, I'm gonna get another coffee.
Yeah, same.
I was yawning. I'm gonna just because that's what I do. We keep recording.
Episode just started. My dog's already yawning. But
both of us. I was yawning in the introduction.
Dude, it was.
Mio.
I had like a really intense day, Friday, coupled by the stress of like me texting Tommy, seeing if we're gonna be late, rushing. Man, after the show was over, I was so ready to crash. I was like, solid about to pass out.
And then we started a quest.
Because Ludwig just bamboozled me. He skedaddled me, bro. He twiggeronied me, bro. That sounded like a racial slur, which it wasn't.
I ambushed the whole night because we were like, we're hungry. I was like, sounds good. I want a burger.
He hit me with the switch up.
That's,
you know.
For the active listeners, you know my tactics. It's diffuse and confuse. You triangulate where you want to go. Then you get like a halfway. You're like, well, that's 25 minutes, and then everyone's like, that's too long. So you get something around the 15-minute mark. So everyone's like, yeah, okay, well, that sounds better. Then once you're there, whatever place you chose is mysteriously closed.
Then.
And then you're like, well, now it's only 10 minutes. And like, well, yeah, now it's 10 minutes. Bam.
So basically, what this little did was, he triangulated this. He created a genius route where like he wanted to go to Sausalitos.
A basic burger chain. It's like the Drake of burger chains.
It's kind of like, it's kind of like Chili's, but worse. It's like, it's like, thank God it's Thursday, dude. It's like TGI Fridays, but not even Fridays, dude. It's thank God it's not Monday, basically, that place. And so he was like, first, let's go to this place. It's like only 7 minutes away. We go, closed. Then we go to another place. He's like, oh, this one is only 10 more minutes. And then, also closed. And then on the way, we're like, we see one that's open and it's great. It's like, not great, but it's like a typical kebab place.
Yeah, but it looked gross.
And Ludwig was like, man, this looks gross. Sausalitos is only like 10 more minutes. And at this point, I was like, I saw through his trap when it was too late.
And then not only that, we arrive at Sausalitos and then the kitchen is closed.
The bar closes at 1 a.m., but somehow the kitchen closes at... No, dude.
At 11:30.
You need to feed your entertainers, Dresden. Everything... That city. We love you guys. We love the people, not the place.
People of Dresden, but everyone who's working in hospitality during...
You know how they say tough times make strong people?
Yeah, they're going to be strong people.
The people of Dresden are strong people just for being in Dresden, dude. You guys are troopers. Because we wrap up the show, like everything, like plus, whatever, like reorganizing at like 10:45, 11. By the time we step out of the venue, everything's closed or about to close. Like what the things that you think are drunk food that would never close before midnight are already closed. They close at 9 p.m. in Dresden somehow.
Yeah.
So we ended up after Sausalitos. We went
to McDonald's.
Say his name.
It was so bad. So I was furious. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm still feeling a little bit sick. The amount for those who know, I'm trying to bulk, trying to gain weight. So I let
hit him with a flex.
No, I don't. I let Bruno pick what I eat because this is Mr. Bulk. It's funny because Bruno has the default eating mode of bulking, and I have the default eating mode of cutting. And we're just trying to escape whatever gravity is pulling us down. And I ate, what did I eat? Like 2 chicken burgers, apple juice, fries, and 6 chicken McNuggets.
That's a dog right there.
And then I ate some of his nuggets. I was in bed and I was suffering.
That's a big boy right there, dude. If you see Ludwig jacked, just fucking bazoom boom bah.
Just know what it is. It's 1,000 calories.
It's 1,000 calories and 1 billion hormones, dude. That's the thing.
That's the growth hormones of the chicken.
Yeah, dude.
That lead to me. Yeah.
They inject that chicken with all the antibiotics and all the growth hormones so they can get thicker. That's Ludwig, right?
Yeah,
here.
my roommate's sick. Amateur. He's definitely not eating €3 chicken McNuggets. No wonder he's sick with all this organic meat.
Yeah, and I'm trying to lose weight, so I only had like 12 McNuggets.
20? You had 20 McNuggets.
No. We split that with Tommy.
Okay.
That would have been insane if I had 20 McNuggets trying to lose weight.
That's why I was surprised. I thought that Tommy was just digging into your McNuggets.
No. Well, he never paid me, actually. I need to... Episode over.
I need to...
No, yeah. We said we were going to split it. In the end, he only had like 7, I think. So I had like 13. But I didn't have anything else. But still, I also felt the Mickey D's.
It's not good.
No, that place is poison.
It's
dude.
literally poison.
That's like all that's wrong with society in one place. It's like extreme capitalism, no concern for the product, concern for the customer, no concern for health, no concern for the animals, just a lack of concern
for the staff.
Just a general lack of giving a shit about anything.
Yeah. And it's I don't know.
Ah, fuck that place, dude.
We were there. And I mean, to be fair, that's the issue. They are a monopoly for a reason. Look at Dresden. Yeah. It was literally the last option.
It was like, popping too.
Yeah, you can be shitty if you're like, yeah.
Bro, the gang was a McDonald's.
Pick and choose what you want to eat. Oh, you want to eat something? Well, seems like you're coming inside. So,
dude, it's easier to sell food when you're the only food.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to eat or you want to starve? Come to McDonald's, the place where you don't starve.
It's.
But the gang was there, dude. Dude, one little fucking German boy. You know how Ludwig looks but isn't?
Yeah.
Like he's a good man.
Almost good person.
Yeah, an almost good guy, but like
honestly, also I think you actually did cut in line.
No, that little cunt. There was like they call him, what do they call him? A Fritz, not a Fritz. There's like a Florian, no? I think
Proud Boy.
This guy looked like a Proud Boy. He looked like he voted for Trump only because of the sexist shit. Like he looked like a proper like white supremacist. Like this is the kind of guy where if you know that hypothetical question, it's like, would you have stood up against Hitler if you were born in the... Like, and it's like a philosophical question, right? That guy, you don't even have to ask. You know, he will instant yes. And so I'm like waiting on the little machines because apparently in Dresden, they don't know how to use these fucking machines. They were like... It looked like a baby using an iPad for the first time.
If you use the remote menus to browse the menu... I will fight you. Just stand there like an amateur and wander. Go for a walk. Walk around the McDonald's while you ponder on what you order, but make way for the people. If you don't know what to order at McDonald's, where have you been the last 60 years?
It's all made out of the same paste.
Yeah, you can just choose which form you get it in.
Dude, the burger... and the chicken are the same. One just has some brown color and it's like, dude, the buns are made out of the same paste.
It's human meat, you idiots. It's not animal.
It's not lettuce, dude. It's more chicken.
It's actually all chicken.
It's all, dude. But so I'm like finally after waiting like what felt like forever, finally getting in line, like getting into a machine, and then like. This dude...
out of nowhere as well. Like, I didn't see him come. He suddenly appeared. He spawned in the middle of the McDonald's.
So, first, one dude tried to cut in line. Or the dude tried to cut in line. Like, the white boy. Let's call him... Felix.
Yeah, let's call him white boy.
White boy.
Yeah. Let's call him what it is.
Let's call him the white. Okay? This was a white. So, the white cut in line for another dude. And this dude was like one of the good whites, you know, tattoos, long hair, kind of weird, cool, you know? And the guy's like, hey, I was here first. And the guy's like, sorry. And then the other machine cleared up and fucking white boy over here, instead of trying to like wait for my turn, just fucking... And I literally tapped him in the shoulder. I was like, nah, I was also here first. And I was like, no, I was. And I was like, no, you weren't, bro. I've been here for like 15 minutes. So you fucking... And
then he looked at me like I was going to join the thing. And I was like, are you going to do something about it?
He saw him. And he was like, white on white, right? Like, let's
and I was like, no, brother.
Dude was like, let's make this a race war, bro.
I'm not going to get between Bruno and his calories.
Bro, I almost stabbed the man. And like, I'm pretty sure I was there before. But yeah, I also took like 3 seconds to do it. Like,
yeah, you know what you want.
I was like 20 nuggets fucking bezahlen, bro. Boom. But you know?
And then this man just fucking went on to...
And they started roasting me for picking the sour cream.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. That was the I think it was an American.
Oh yeah,
The two Americans, because Bruno ordered sour cream for his nuggets. And then Tony was like, not the sour cream. And then the other two guys joined in, not the sour cream.
They were like, dude, get the sweet chili, man.
And then suddenly, like, everybody bonded over this.
Honestly, McDonald's was popping, dude.
It was definitely the best. It was better than any bar we went to. Dude, for sure. Better than any club in Dresden.
It was better than our after show.
Yeah.
It was better, like... people of Dresden, shout out, we love you.
But please, if stick around for a drink.
What the fuck, dude? Like this is we're not providing healthy entertainment.
The second the show is over, people leave like they're evacuating the building. Like they're building rows of two, just running down the stairs.
We were talking to one of our regulars after the show. Shout out Casey, great person.
Great gal.
And so we're talking, just having a conversation after the show. She's the one person that stuck around. And we're like talking, we're laughing, we're having fun. And all of a sudden, her phone starts ringing and she's like, bye. And she
just tries to, and not like ringing, like the flash starts, like it's a flood warning. Yeah. Like, weep, like, she's like, I have to go.
I think it was the Dresden police. Like, you're out and it's 11. Like, what are you doing? You're not at McDonald's.
You're still at the A&O hostel. And we had a clear statement that no one is allowed to hang with the Berlin boys.
Yeah. Oh,
Get out of here.
It was hilarious. But yeah. And then we got back from the Mickey D's.
We went home. And like home, we went into our cells. And I didn't sleep well at all.
Oh, me neither, dude. The tiny bed felt even tinier.
Yeah, they're making it smaller. But it's one of those pranks where like they make it smaller every time until we find out, like to see when we notice.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
But the chat in McDonald's was also great. We were like, the boys were being like, because these nights on the road can be a little like intense and tiring. But we were like, you know what? This is what we do for the thing we love. And like, we got to work hard and be passionate and do what we love and spread the comedy and whatever. And just saying that in a McDonald's felt like the most out of place thing.
We had like a proper locker room speech moment. It's like, you know, when you're down, you got to get back. It's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how often you can get hit and still get back up.
Yeah.
And then you're like, whoa. Oh, no, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and still get back up. And you're like, oh, okay.
If you get dropped 10 times, you stand up 11, dude.
Yeah, that was a whole. And
there was like a dude puking in the background, like, get up, bro. One more beer.
Yeah.
Man, it was so out of place. It was insane. Like, the fucking air smelling like hormones and fucking.
Wow. It was for Tommy's first time traveling for comedy.
Man, what a dog. Shout out Tommy again.
And I think I told him as well, I was like, what do you realize about the few times we traveled for it? It's like, you really, like, comedy kind of comes last because it's so much about getting there and setting up the room and greeting the people and everybody's seating. And like, it's so easy to forget why you're doing all of this nonsense in the first place. So like, sit down, writing a set list, maybe if you can in the morning.
Yeah.
So once you're on the run to like when things are happening, like if I would have opened, I did write my set list for this. So I was like, and then the hosting was quite short because the room is so hot. If you wait or hope that the situation will come where you have another 20 minutes to do a set list, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, no. I think it's wild, and I think that's why it's so important to get like solid here, because, and I was telling Tommy too, like when you're out of your city, there's so many variables. Like when you get there, you're not in your room, the room where you're performing, like you have to set it up or somebody else has to set it up, but you don't know how good they're setting it up and things like that. Like, for example, we moved the second half of the show outdoors and it was better, nicer, whatever, but we didn't have enough time to check the volume properly. So Tommy opened and he did well, but he would have done so much better if the
volume would have been up.
If because people had to make a little bit of an effort to hear him. And then when we were on stage together at the end, like it was so dark, people couldn't see our faces because we didn't have a spotlight. So it's all these things.
Yeah, that you realize once you're in the trenches.
And at that point, your set, like the actual stand-up, has to be more like on autopilot. Because your mind is gonna be on all the other variables, and then it's gonna be variable, and as soon as you get there, you just execute. You know. Yeah. And I mean, it was still really fun.
It's a fun time.
That's the thing. It makes you adaptable. I was so impressed that he just riffed on Dresden for a bit.
Yeah, that was cool.
Beginning, I was like, that's my boy right there, man.
That was very cool.
That's a dog, bro. Woof woof.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, at some point, did you see when I was talking shit with Patty at the end? Like we were about to leave, and I was like, man, Patty, man, I missed you. Patty's a bartender. I think we might have talked about him before already.
Yeah.
Patty's a bartender. He's Australian. He's a dancer. He's a dog. And
everybody's a dog.
No, not a dude. Fuck you, man. The dog is like a very limited
pack of 25 close people.
Yeah, no. and Patty's like an honorary dog. Honestly, he hasn't been tested on his dogness, but I see it in him, you know.
Yeah, okay.
But basically, all the time I weird him and Tom out and a few friends. Where I'm like, dude, hit me with the woof woof, and they.
I can't believe he did it.
And they do like, look, Ludwig, hit me with the woof woof.
No, I have no idea.
This is at least a weekly occurrence. And then fucking Patty, we're about to leave. And I'm like, bye, Patty. And he's like fucking carrying like 30 empty glasses of beer back to the bar. I'm like, Patty, hit me with the woof woof. And Patty would just, it came from the soul. He went like, woof. And I was like, God damn, Patty, that's a boy right there, bro.
Wow.
That was, dude, he went for it. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Bro,
because I was like, why? Why is that?
You got that dog.
No, I was like, why?
Bro.
No good there.
Dude, Ludwig is one of those like Saint Bernard type dogs, you know? Where he's like, he doesn't like to bark, but he will murder someone if he has to, you know?
For the family. I do it for the family. I'm like, what is it? What is it? What's the movie? Fast and the Furious. It's about family.
It's all about family.
That's how it's for me. I don't need to do violence unless it's for the family.
Yeah, he got that dog, but he doesn't like the show. He doesn't like to.
No, I don't like to showcase it. Like that's what you do. You like hit me with the wow wow wow.
Because you gotta. No,
you don't got it.
You gotta hype up the pack, bro. You gotta.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
No, because Ludwig wants to appear like he's a regular human being.
Yeah, I am.
He's like, no, I'm. Ludwig looks like one of his potential employers for his accounting career might be in the room.
Might be at any show. That's how I dress.
He behaves like he might lose out on a potential like executive suite role at a bank.
Yeah, that's exactly, and that's how I roll.
He's like, and I'm like, Ludwig, you know you got that. And my Ludwig's like, yeah, I do, but like, Bruno, don't tell people that I got that, you know. And even when we're recording, I can see Ludwig.
You can see me holding back. That's true. See, we gotta clean this shit, man. With the employer.
That's impressive. That's attention to detail. Mention that in your interview.
I will. They will see it. They will watch the podcast and be like, "It's great that you have a special needs friend that you hang out with." Yeah, it's my project I'm working on.
Dude, what a volunteer.
Oh my God. Nah.
Dude.
Oh man. Tonight's gonna be big night.
Shall we? Yeah, talk tonight first.
We're heading out. I think. We're going partying.
Oh, you are?
Like it's a birthday.
Oh, Shani's?
Oh, I don't know. Is it today is
Shani's birthday was Friday.
Yeah.
And she had a great show and we couldn't be there because we were in Dresden. We were being the road dogs. We were owning the back roads of this country.
we were running these roads.
We were running these roads. We were entertaining the German rednecks, bro. We were, dude.
That's really what it is.
Bro,
that's really what it's really. Yeah, it's not.
These guys have two plans. They can either drink moonshine at home, or they can fucking go watch the fucking.
Or can make moonshine. You either drink moonshine or you make moonshine.
Oh, but no, we hit him with the business. Because so I also got a packed evening, but I don't know what's your plan for tonight?
A little bit of drinking.
Okay,
I might do a little bit get a little bit tipsy,
brother. I have a concert at 8. There's this Argentinian guy. I think I've showed you him before.
Oh, the rapper you like?
Yeah, like he came to Berlin 6 months ago, and all of a sudden he's coming again. He dropped a new album.
Yeah.
Bro, I think I've told you the story. I never said in the podcast. This guy's like, for me, one of the best musicians in like the history of, well, not in the history yet, but like probably at some point. Right now, for sure. He's a rapper. He like every single word. No, like I hate rap concerts that I see in like videos and shit. That's like half of the song is backup vocals and shit. This guy, every single word, no backup track, no backup track. No backup track like of the chorus or shit. If he is gonna not sing, one of the people in the band sings the hook and shit. You know, if he's trying to take a break for some reason, but the guy's like so on point. I think I told you the story already, but at some point he was gonna do a song with a acoustic guitar, and the guitar for some reason was not working. So while they fixed the guitar, he freestyle rapped for like 3 minutes in a row. And just like pointed at people, started doing shit about Berlin, and like it was just insane.
Were you at the concert?
Yeah. This is the last one.
Oh, yeah.
The one 6 months ago. Just insane. Like 3 hours. He played all the songs, all the hits. And tonight I'm seeing him again. Show says it starts at 8 and it's done at 10. Let's see, because I'm hosting another gig at 11.
Wait, which show you hosting?
Trash People at the Wall.
Is there a drop-in spot?
Let's see. Yeah.
Is Anna there?
No.
I'll text Anna first.
Yeah, text her and then still drop in. Yeah. But yeah. So I'm gonna. Last time I went to that show, I couldn't speak for around 6 hours afterwards, and I was covered in sweat. The good thing is that this time around, the new album, I don't know the lyrics to half of the songs.
So you just got a vibe.
I'm just going to take breaks. I'm going to take breaks there.
Yeah.
And during the songs I know, I'll vibe, won't yell. But, dude, the thing is, I have one day I'll find it and I'll show it to you. When I go to concerts, I go in. Like, if you're filming, you'll hate me because I'm going to be in all your videos. I just, like, jump. I hit, like... Dude, one of my favorite bands in Peru, they have... me in one of their posters because it's like a sea of people in the concert. One of the guys was crowd surfing.
Yeah.
Like one of the guys from the band. And I'm like next to the guy, just like, just like covered in sweat. This guy was the bass player covered in sweat right next. I look like I was part of the band, bro. It's insane, man. And then
Do you have the poster?
I can find it probably, but
What is it?
yeah, so I got that, then I got a gig, and we'll see how I feel after those 2 intense sessions.
Yeah. I think one of the wildest concerts I ever saw was Travis Scott at it was like a festival he was playing at. It's a big German one. Splash? Jesus. And it's like on an old like a mining area, like a quarry.
I think that's
Yeah, but like that's next to it, like the actual like mining area. Man, the mosh pit on that was insane. Insane.
You mean
No, just where they were mining, like where all the machines are. I can show you a picture. I edited it in the podcast. A quarry is the lake, but there is like next to where the quarry is where you mine.
I think the quarry is where you mine, or the mine.
I mean, the quarry is the mine that's filled with water. Afterwards, I think.
Okay, we are terrible at this. Yeah.
See, this is what I mean.
Okay.
Like there's the equipment, and
so like base camp, kind of.
Exactly, but like, yeah, these huge digger. No, what's it called? Excavator. Digger is a. That's not
very close to a racial slur.
No, that's not what it is. That's so nice. Continuar como Bruno Massini.
It seems like they delete. I get it, but I hate it when people like delete a bunch of pictures from their Instagram to kind of have like a clean profile.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, see, we only have 20 posts, but we have like 100,000 followers. And it's like, yeah, because you deleted a bunch of these fucking posts, bro.
I'm very interested to see Bruno Mazzini's famous face.
No, I mean, it's not famous.
It is kind of famous.
It's just like me being a wild drunk.
That's the main reason I'm always split between drinking again a lot of times, so I don't get a bad hangover, and just not drinking at all.
Man, I think
they deleted it. Just look it up. Just look up the band.
Yeah, I'm in the band.
On Google. Do it on Google. Okay. If we can't find it.
Yeah, I think we
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Oh my god, I need another coffee. Gotta be honest.
Is this number 3?
That's number 3. I had none. Most Dresden trips usually end with us sleeping in the bus back, and it is not a good nap.
Bro, but you are, honestly, I admire a lot of things about Ludwig. One of the things, this man has locked and loaded, and honestly, at first when you see it, you want to make fun of it, and I have. I have called him a grandpa in several occasions, and I will
so
again.
Good.
He's a grandpa. He's grandpa-ier than my grandpa, okay? If you have a young grandpa, Ludwig's older. At this motherfucker, hit him with he has the fucking
the eye mask.
The eye mask, the fucking and earplugs. He has earplugs to take naps. Dude, it doesn't matter where the place is, because Ludwig was his fucking HD equipment, he can turn it into a nappable surface. Okay,
that's what I do, man. I have I maintain a permanent nap readiness,
bro. He's locked and loaded. He just fucking bust out a case, like just bust out the case,
and then I'm gone.
Instant. I was like struggling to try to fall asleep. I look next to me, and Ludwig's like.
This is one of my favorite pictures of us. I'll edit it in. This is
the selfie.
Have you seen it? The picture I took of us, like you were already sleeping, and I kind of like put mine down as well and took like a selfie.
Okay, no. I think I have.
I'll show it to you.
The dogs
it's so funny.
Because I for a couple of times I brought the thing, and I've used the face mask, but I've never done the earplugs.
That's the most important.
Yeah, and the earplugs. He doesn't even have the basic. You know those shitty airport ones that you gotta. They look like a finger, and you gotta shove them down your fucking. Nah, dude, he got some like advanced wax shit that looks like it was made for his ear. It looks like a headphone with no Bluetooth. Basically,
you gotta put them in your hand, then you roll them, and then they get warm and soft, and then you squeeze them in so they perfectly fit your ear, and it's just deafening silence.
But I was like, look at that advanced snap technology, dude. The only reason your grandpa doesn't do that is because he doesn't. It was invented recently, dude.
He did this with mud. Just
man, that's how it's done.
Yeah, but I mean, I learned it because I had to. I was living in Stuttgart for 6 months, and there was a 4-lane highway. I rented the flat without ever seeing it because I had to book one. And there was 4 lanes of highway, and my room was the only one, was a part of the building that was sticking somehow above the highway with one pillar beneath it, no other things of the building. So I was kind of living on the highway, and that was not even the worst part, because I was also sleeping next to the radiator, and that thing had a broken whatever. And
it was always hot?
No. Every 30 seconds, it did a very loud ding. And it was the winter, so you kind of either turn it off, have no heating, and then...
Okay, so you had to hit the...
I had to learn... With that, I learned to sleep with extreme noise. But after that, I was very sensitive. So I started just wearing them now.
Yeah, and this idea of like learning how to sleep with noise, it's nice, but also just get your equipment, dude. Like what the fuck?
And it's amazing because
and dude, Ludwig has it in a case, the whole thing. Like,
yeah, because the wax ones get absolutely disgusting because they're like they collect all the dirt and dust.
Yeah.
So you got to have them in a case.
Send me the link.
It's just DM. Go to
Rossmann. Use promo code.
If they want to sponsor me, Autopax, please. I fucking love you guys. You are the best.
Dude,
and
use promo code Grandpa Ludwig.
Ludwig Napperonis.
Use promo code Ludwig is 2,000 years old.
Man, this is.
Use promo code Ludwig is older than Earth.
That's why I'm comfortably like taking a break from dating, because I'm like, the gal I'm dating needs to mature another 40 years.
mentally he needs Viagra anyway. So
just
with its mental age, he's like, yeah, I lost my libido. Like my body still wants it, but mentally I'm like, nah.
I'm fighting it. Nah.
My grandkids are the ones that are fighting it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was wild.
That's so good though.
Any other Drizzy stories?
I think that's it from my side. Did we do anything? Well, we hit the McDonald's. We talked nap. I think from my side, that's almost it.
I have one that I think we might cut out, but like.
Okay, hit me with it,
dude. The red dress. God damn, brother.
I mean, that was a very cute girl in a red dress, and
but like
it was funny because she was so overdressed for the establishment, and Bruno fell in love.
Gorgeous, dude. Just like. Straight up, like, it looked like silk. I don't know if it probably
the dress was amazing. I agree.
Yeah, dress was amazing. Girl was beautiful. I had talked to her before at after a show. Made a little eye contact. I was like, nah, dude, I'm with my boys. I'm with the dogs. Let's enjoy my time with my friends. Like, this is unnecessary. But like, there's something about like a really beautiful girl when she's locked and loaded. You know, when she got because this dress was like. We were talking about it. She looked like she looked like she was ready for the opera. You know?
First chair violinist.
She looked like every single old woman at the opera would be mad at her. Kind of vibe.
Yeah,
you know? What is she doing? Is she trying to steal my husband? And I was like, dude, this is.
Bruno was paralyzed.
I was a little bit paralyzed. But then again, I'm happy that I let the love for the dogs win in the end, because I was like, yeah, what am I gonna do? Just go up to her, like, hey. Even if it, not like it wasn't. It wasn't worth the sacrifice of having the dogs on the road, you know.
And I think that's a lot of times now that I make these conscious choices of like, what night would I rather have? And for me, like for example, last night the talk with you guys at McDonald's.
Oh, immaculate.
You would have missed it.
Immaculate, exactly.
And that's why oftentimes I'm like, if I see a girl I really like, I'm like, let's exchange numbers. And unless this is just a great setting and where it, like if you wanted to go to bed, you stick around and talk. But otherwise, just meet on a day where you have time for it. So so you can be present.
Yeah, and also it's not like she's like, oh wait, I'm gonna make my friends wait a little bit.
Exactly, like she's there with her friends. Like both of you had a different night planned. Don't throw it over just to make it work if it doesn't happen.
To force it, yeah. You could both have a great. And also, I realized like I'm gonna be back in Dresden in 3 weeks or something like that too. So it's like
you're gonna be pen pals.
Yeah, exactly. So
the nights are filled with longing ever since I left the city,
brother. But definitely, if I ever, nah, I don't think I would. But no, maybe if I write like a movie or a sketch, that's gonna be the outfit for those I saw her and I had to say something. That'll be the outfit.
Okay, this is how every man imagines writing a movie is. It's like, I'm going to cast a beautiful woman, and she's going to look exactly like my second grade crush. And then I'm the lead, and then I'm going to kiss her, and I'm going to make her say, I love you, and you're okay. And that's going to be easier than therapy.
She's not a great crush, bro. I'm just like...
Well, okay.
It was like... I'm kidding. Text me. No.
Okay.
No, I was like... I was just like... It was visually... Like... You know? It was... Like the word stunning, you know?
Yeah.
You know what stun means, right?
Stunning. Paralyzed.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, I know.
You gotta collect yourself.
Stun gun.
I got stunned, bro.
Stun gun.
I got hit with the... You know?
I mean, but that's also... There's a study on it that, like, the color red for dudes is just something that's very captivating. Why do you think all the sports cars are red? Or a lot of them?
Hell yeah, bro.
And then I think there's a study that a woman in a red dress and a sports car in a red dress fire up the same neurological circuits. And then they were like, and if you have a red car and a woman in a red dress is laying on the car, your brain's like...
Your brain explodes. I love how Ludwig, every time I'm talking about girls, Ludwig's like, dude, cars. Fuck that chick. Work hard, afford a car. That's going to make you feel the same way.
Do I say that all the time?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. But
I love cars, though.
Yeah,
I do really appreciate a nice car. Not because I can flex on other people, just for me.
I don't know if I ever told you, but my dad
Big car guy?
And no, he owns a car dealership and like a workshop.
In the desert? What?
In the desert.
In the jungle.
And so I grew up around a lot of cars, but it just never hit me.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, anything, or you wanted to cover it up?
Now let's wrap it up. No, I think that was a good one. Tight one. We covered everything. Another Dresden story. Honestly, I would like to start going to other cities and just compare, because we've finished Dresden.
Yeah, for sure. And so, it's not, now it feels like we're visiting old friends whenever we go. It's like, oh, Patty, oh, Casey, oh, you know.
That's how when Tommy was like, oh, how often do you come down here? And then I kind of reflect, and I was like, we've been down here a lot,
too much,
a lot of times.
But I think at least the way I see it, summer we cook with this. And then right after summer, we start hitting other cities. You know, it's like
I think a person setting up shows is planning other cities as we speak.
Okay.
Soon-ish.
Yeah, for sure. I think planning.
I think we're very it's happening already.
Okay, let's make it happen.
So maybe you're listening to this. That's okay. We're gonna finish on this. We almost got a cover done for this. And let me tell you, it is looking amazing. Mila Panic, artist. If you need anybody to do some artwork for you, you gotta hit her up.
Shout out Mila Panic.
We're gonna put in a banner with her mail address.
Yeah. Use promo code. Well, we don't have a promo code, but
use promo code the dogs.
Mila Panic dog. No, but yeah, let her know.
To pay double the price.
Let her know that. Let her know that we sent you. Cause she gave us for such a, cause dude, Mila's like a top artist. She's done like residences in Milan, in like Portugal, in New York.
Yeah, let's be honest.
She gave us the friend price.
We couldn't afford Mila's work.
Nope.
Even if we pooled all our assets.
She gave us the friend price, and it was expensive.
Yeah, and we were like, "Hey, listen, Mila, I know we're friends, but listen, you're pushing. Yeah. I don't know what you think we're making."
Yeah, but yeah, Mila's killing it. So the podcast is gonna start releasing soon.
Soon. I love how all of these episodes are just in the ether with no specific date ever named. It's just like soonish.
It's funny because I realized that we say we're gonna start touring after the summer, and then I was like, if you want me to come to, I was thinking if you want us to come to your city, request it. But even if we post 2 episodes a week, this is gonna come out in 6 weeks, which is already like right after summer.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that would be perfect. At that point, the infrastructure would be set up to request shows. Right now, if you want to request a show, you'll either do it in the comments under these reels, or you'll shoot us a DM.
DM, baby. DM.
Shoot us a DM, and we'll come to you. Private show for €17.
Okay, last closing remarks. Any closing?
There's none.
Shout out Mila Panic.
Shout out Tommy.
Shout out Tommy. Shout out Casey.
Shout out Casey.
Shout out Patty, bro. And shout out country music.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're heartbroken, country music is here to stay. Post Malone went through heartbreak. Listen to his new stuff. Album dropping in August. Have a good day, guys.
Shout out Post Malone.
Shout out Post Malone. Everybody.
Ludwig here promoting a billionaire.
My post. Is Post Malone a billionaire?
Probably, or close to it. Yeah.
Anyways, we'll find out in the next episode whether or not my good friend Post Malone, or as I call him, Maloney.
That sounds like a skin disease.
Maloney?
I got Maloney, bro.
You got hair piercing, you got Maloney. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.